What is going on, everyone? I hope you're all doing well. Let's stop messing around. We've got 3 insane potential low cap gems to dive into in this video. But before we do this, I just want to quickly say, make sure you join that Discord. There's a few benefits. One, you're going to get all the coins before they pop up in these videos. And you're also going to get coin write-ups and in-depth reviews on these coins. Secondly, you are going to get all the Patreon content for free. That's right, I'm not charging a single person anymore for my premium content. All you have to do is join that Discord and you get everything for free. Apart from that, let's jump into some money printing plays. So the first project we're going to be talking about today is Alephium, currently sitting at $158 million in market cap with around $1.75 million in volume. That is 1% of our market cap flowing in and out over those last 24 hours. So that volume is a little bit lower. However, for a layer 1, this is typical. We tend to see layer 1s have a lot less volume, but a lot more true price action. And we will see this push up as we get closer to that next leg. Around 9% of our coins in circulation, 8.67% to be exact on the mark. However, this is going to be released over the next 80 years. That's right, 80 years. We'll go into the tokenomics soon. But right now, we're going to be talking about what is Alephium. Essentially, this project is a layer 1 blockchain that allows developers and projects to build and deploy on top of the Alephium chain. So the Alephium team has identified current major issues that key blockchains such as Bitcoin, such as Ethereum have, which are in relation to security, scalability, and decentralization issues, or more commonly known as the blockchain trilemma. And basically, Alephium and the Alephium team are aimed to provide feasible solutions for these issues in one complex piece of blockchain engineering. So Alephium is using a UTXO proof of work approach combined with a directed acyclic graph data structure, and basically they're able to manage all the transactions by sharding off these transaction pieces to be verified in smaller manageable pieces, meaning the data can be broken up, divided, and equally distributed across their architecture, meaning there's going to be minimal holdups, minimal processing times, and a reduction in congestion. So that is really, really good from the team's point of view, or not from their point of view, but it's really good from a project's point of view, right? Because, you know, they've actually identified a major issue in the crypto space and they're providing a very, very efficient solution for this. This also reduces the need for additional scaling components at the current point in time, as the main chain is currently able to handle up to 400 transactions per second with a maximum current output of over 10,000 transactions per second without even the need for an additional scaling component. So overall, this product does solve the blockchain trilemma. They're providing an excellent solution for this. You know, they're extremely decentralized, they're highly secure and incredibly scalable, and they don't even need to be scaled at the current point in time. So it's great. I mean, we haven't got a large amount of transactions actually happening on their chain, but you know, down the line we may need to see these scaling components come in. But for the current point in time, Alephium is an excellent project. They've noticed a current issue, they've noticed what the current major players aren't able to do, and they're providing a feasible fix. That's the word I was looking for, a feasible fix for this. So I'm going to jump into the Discord, have a look at the write-up. If we have a look at these tokenomics, we can see mining released over 80 years. I'm not sure if you can actually read that, it might be a bit blurry, but 860 million coins are able to be mined, and they're going to be mined over the next 80 years. So it's really good to see they have set a long-term goal for this project, but also our remaining 140 million coins are divided up as so, with 80 million for sales and respectively 30 million each for our ecosystem team / treasury. So going to be good to see how we go. Here is the release, or the unlocks of our sales allocations. So this is going to be the only real unlocks we're going to have to worry about apart from the mining. So it's really good to see that there's going to be actually minimal tokenary inflation from the current point and in general for this project. Overall, this is a top quality project. I'm very bullish on this moving forward. They're really solving a major issue in the crypto space, which is obviously the blockchain trilemma, whilst also providing some very important features that we've spoken about in order to not only smooth up their time processing those transactions, but to really be a major player in the layer 1 space. So, yep, very bullish on this moving forward. If you want to read the full write-up in the Discord, make sure you join that link in the description. But let's get on to our next coin. Alrighty, so the next project we'll be covering in today's video is Sensay, an AI project with a huge amount of potential. But before we go into this, we are currently sitting at a $3 million market cap with a $355,000 24-hour volume. That is 10% of our current market cap, so that is very healthy to see. Currently, we have around 32% of our coins in circulation. We'll jump into the vesting and tokenomics later on in this segment. But for now, let's jump into what the project is. So what is Sensay? It is an AI project that essentially allows users to create their own digital AI replicas. Now, essentially, these replicas or digital twins will have a few major benefits. One will be the ability for people to create and store immortal information, memories, and so much more inside of their own personal digital replica. These bots can preserve this valuable information whilst also having the ability to be trained and grow in complexity with time. With this foundational layout, we can get a few major benefits from the project, such as lifestyle improvements to the ability for AI to empower different fields such as the entertainment industry, the education industry, as well as even target prevalent industries such as the healthcare industry for personalized medicines, efficient diagnoses based off learned information about a user, so much more. So there is a lot of potential for this project. Basically, it's going to give users the ability at its entirety to store all of their personal information in their own digital replica and access it basically any time in the future. So why is this beneficial? Well, for me, it's mostly about the immortal nature of their product and its ability to preserve itself and this value and this valuable information, with time. They haven't gone too overboard with what their product and their project actually provides. And this, in my opinion, does show itself in the market cap. I mean, we are on the lower side in terms of market cap, so we are on the riskiest side of investing. However, this project, I don't feel like they've gone too niche. There still has a very good opportunity to succeed. I will go more into where I do see this going in the future later on in this segment. However, let's jump into the tokenomics. In regards to our tokenomics, quite a large distribution, very diverse tokenomics, so, not the worst, but not the best. Pretty neutral on that. I mean, a lot of projects nowadays have pretty diverse tokenomics in areas where they actually put their coins, but it is good to see they have left some for the future. In regards to our releases and unlocks, pretty linear from the current point. We can see it was quite steep, very steep actually from our initial launch. That is changing though, and we have a much more linear approach and much more linear release from now on. If we jump into mid-2025, that's going to be the rough end of the bull run, in my opinion. From the current point, we're not going to have a huge increase. So, fairly good tokenomics, released over a shorter period of time compared to something like Alephium. However, this is an AI-based project, and this is fairly common for AI based projects. Is this enough? Well, it's a very niche project that is providing a product that doesn't have the entire eyes of the market overseeing it, and we can see this in the market cap. But it can be used on the regular by many users. So for me, it does lack a lot of complexity as well. I prefer, if I'm going to invest more capital into an AI project, I prefer for it to be a little bit more on the complex side compared to some of these base level AI projects. But for a $3 million market cap project, you certainly can't complain. Can it hit 100 million? Well, yeah, I certainly think it can hit that 9-figure market cap, but $1 billion, I don't think we'll hit that. I think it's going to have a very hard time hitting $1 billion, let alone half of that. But $100 million or 30 to 35x from the current point is most certainly achievable, especially since we're only sitting at a $3 million market cap. I mean, it's definitely worth $3 million at the current point in time. But as we go forward and we see more demand for these AI projects, it's definitely going to resemble itself in the price and how this really compares to top AI projects in the current crypto space. So definitely has the ability to pump in a high volume market, but it's not somewhere I'm going to be putting my money at the current point in time. Let's get on to our third and final coin. Alrighty, so the third and final project we're going to be covering in today's video is TARS AI, or TARS Protocol, currently sitting at a $14.8 million market cap with $283,000 in volume flowing in and out over those last 24 hours. That is 1.86% of our current market cap. We're going to a tokenomics soon, however. Only around 1.3% of our coins are in circulation, so there is a bit of inflation coming, and yes, there is quite a bit. We'll cover that, like I said, in just one moment, but those are all the basics on TARS. Let's get into what this project actually does. So TARS is an AI infrastructure capable of training AI models, providing those required to have computational power and GPUs to actually access these GPUs through the TARS project for AI training, and also allow users to monetize their data for specific AI training. So they're ultimately aiming to be one of the most advanced ecosystems consisting of multiple modular AI applications, and they basically want to be the go-to place for anything AI in the Solana ecosystem. Whether or not they actually achieve this is a different story. However, this is a very big and very powerful vision to have, and people are going to listen to this. So essentially, like we said, they're providing a few different features. The main one, obviously, is giving developers the ability to build and deploy anything AI, any AI models, any AI agents on top of their native chain. So TARS Protocol is a BaaS, or a blockchain as a service platform, meaning devs can develop, deploy, and manage their own smart contracts, blockchain applications, so on and so forth. And this can be expanded across multiple chains as well, due to the interoperable nature of the TARS protocol at the same time. So at a Sensay, they really are aiming to solve a massive issue, which is how complex it is to start up in the AI sector of cryptocurrency. You're going to really be able to do it all from one single point of entry on a big, massive ecosystem, which is the Solana ecosystem. We are lacking a few Solana AI projects, so it's going to be good seeing that we can get another narrative pushing these AI projects. So, say for example, we've got an Ethereum AI project and a Solana AI project. Well, the Ethereum AI project is going to push with the general AI move, but if we have a Solana project, we can see these pushing with the Sol ecosystem and the AI narrative as well. Doesn't happen all the time, but we can tend to see this happen. So, the more components pushing this project, the better. So seeing that we have an AI foundation in the actual Solana ecosystem is going to be very, very good, very bullish on this. The only issues I have are the tokenomics. We are going to jump into them right now. However, they are something I'm going to be keeping a close eye on. I wouldn't call it a full-on red flag. However, this is going to stir the pot a bit. The main reason I'm going to be cautious on this is because from the current point in time until December 2025, we're going to see a threefold increase on our circulating supply. So our circulating supply is going to increase up to 200% from the current size. So it's going to be interesting to see how the price reacts. You know, we don't actually see the price move when we get these coin inflationary periods. However, we do see that market cap increase dramatically on the spot when these coins are unlocked. So I am going to be keeping my eye on this. I am going to be watching this going forward. However, I don't think this will be a major issue as long as we're pulling out well before that December 2025 period. I wouldn't go more than 100% on those on that token area inflation. However, it really just depends on your strategy. It is a low cap, so we're not going to see as much, volatility in terms of this, but comparing to something like, Sensay, we're going to have a lot more inflation and it's going to be a lot more noticeable. So just something I'm going to be keeping an eye on, but overall, it's still a very good project. We are going to see this thrive. We're going to see a lot of interest in this moving forward. Ultimately, a Solana AI project is a very, very attractive AI project. Not only are these guys providing a full ecosystem, but they are providing a foundation for developers to build on top of. And that's one thing I'm very, very big on in crypto, is empowering our developers to increase the size of our general enormous cryptocurrency ecosystem at its entirety. So it's going to be really good to see, but that is TARS. Alright everyone, that is going to be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed, consider leaving a like and subscribing, and don't forget all my premium content is now free. So all you got to do is join the Discord to get all of that content. Apart from that, I hope you're doing well, and I will see you in the next one.